Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. I'm doing paid review 22 QB64 quick wristwatch check. Yes, I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner date. This is a paid review for Tristan. Hi Archie, I've just sent you $100 for an express review via PayPal. Kindly see payment attached. I would like to get your thoughts in general on my overall collection and also your opinion on adding a new piece. My current collection is as follows: a Rolex Oyster Perpetual 41 blue dial, reference 124300, a Rolex Sky Dweller 42 Oyster steel and white gold, white dial. That's just like, oops, I'm not wearing my Sky Dweller today. It's just like my Sky Dweller. He's got a Rolex GMT Master 2, white gold, blue dial. He's got an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak offshore chronograph, 42mm, black dial, 26470 ST. A Patek Philippe annual calendar moon phase, white gold, blue dial, 5205G, and a ArchieLuxury geophysics universal time Q8108420. So we've got a bit of a collection here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. And he goes on to say, I have a milestone 40th birthday coming up this month and thinking to make the splurge and invest in the discontinued Patek Nautilus chronograph blue dial 5980. I've seen the price has come off around 10% in the last few months. I was wondering if you thought now was the right time to buy or should I wait? And is this piece the right one to round out my collection? Thank you, Tristan. So what do we think here? So let's firstly address his collection. He's got a Oyster Perpetual 41mm, the blue dial. That's just a funky wind and wear Rolex. Very, very cool. He's got a Sky Dweller like mine, white dial. Beautiful piece indeed. He's got a solid gold GMT Master 2 with the blue dial. Beautiful, beautiful piece. So that's 3 beautiful Rolex. He's got an Audemars Piguet chronograph, 42mm black dial. Absolutely stunning. Oh, it's an offshore Royal Oak Audemars Piguet offshore chronograph, 42mm black dial. Yes, sir. He's got an annual calendar, the 5205G, which I gotta tell you, I think that is one of the most beautiful Patek Philippe's ever created. I think it is absolutely stunning. It's a very, very nice modern Patek Philippe. And he's got a ArchieLuxury geophysics universal time. So we've got a good spread of brands and a good spread of watches there. I have a milestone birthday coming up. Congratulations, that's what I can say. And you were thinking of getting a Nautilus chronograph blue dial. Wow, wow, wow. Life has been good. So what do I think there? Look, I've got to be totally honest with you. I don't know your financial situation. Personally, I don't know if I'd be buying a 5980. That's a big money watch there. Gorgeous piece. The problem with buying a piece like that that's so special, you may need to sell it if the pressure comes. if the blowtorch to the balls happens, you'd have to sell it. So much money. So let's have a look at this. He's got a Wind and Wear Steel Oyster Perpetual 41, a steel and white gold Sky Dweller, solid gold GMT2, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chrono, a Patek, a kick-ass Patek, and a JLC. So what do I think? The 5980. Well, you know what? That is a hell of a lot of money. So what do I think of the collection? I actually like it. 6-piece collection. It's got a lot of bang per buck. It's got a lot of bang per buck, which is, you know, how could you not love a lot of bang per buck? There's a lot of bang and buck happening there. I think it's certainly not a cheap collection. This is a guy who is, let's be honest there, you'd have to be pretty well off. This is somebody who is winner chicken dinner. I love the Patek. To me, that in itself is an end piece. You know, I think the JLC is lovely. The Patek is beautiful. The Royal Oak Offshore is beautiful, and 3 classic Rolex. We've got a GM. So no diver there. No diver. See, the only thing I would say is, let me just say this to you. So let's have a look at this. So Patek 5980. What are they going for? So you're looking at, these are huge money, huge money. We're talking for the blue, he's talking about, what's he saying? The blue dial. Well, the blue dial, is he talking two-tone? He hasn't quite told me which one, two-tone or the steel with the bluey grey dial. Okie dokie. My God, that is a lot of money. See, the only thing I could say is, for that much money, maybe I would be going for a collection. So let's be completely honest there. How much are we talking about? We're talking over $140,000 US. So a steel. So he hasn't quite told me. So the discontinued Patek Nautilus Chronograph blue dial, $142,000 US. That's not Singapore money. US. See, what I would do instead of buying one amazing watch, like I admit that is pretty damn amazing. I think, you know, it's a Patek chronograph is special, no doubt. But for the same money, we could really build something amazing. Like, I tell you what I'd do. Let's just regroup a bit. Now, I can see you like the bigger watch. How about a 5130 Patek Philippe World Time in platinum? We can get a platinum one for around $50,000, and we could get a precious metal on a leather strap in the 30s. Okay, that's a hell of a lot cheaper than the Nautilus chronograph. Then, okay, so then let's regroup and say, okay, we could do that. In fact, 35,000 should get you a white gold one of those. Now, let me just rehash this. Then we could also add to this collection, this amazing collection, I would add a Rolex Submariner. We could add a Submariner. We could add one of those low 20s US. So we're spending a fraction of the price of a 5980. We could add some really cool stuff. So I've got to be totally honest with you. I think the Nautilus is amazing. I don't think it's that amazing. The 5980 is that fantastic. So I'd say if we added a world time, wouldn't that be a more amazing piece? I think that's a lot more classy. It's a fraction of the price of the 5980. It's a world time, and it's just a piece that in generations to come, I think has a lot more class. It has a lot more class than a tacky Nautilus chronograph. Not criticizing the Nautilus chronograph, but this is a proper. We can get this sucker in platinum for 50,000. You see what I'm saying? And what else would I get? So if it was me, I'll give you 3 watches for far less. So we would get a 5130 world time. We'd get a sub 20 US, you know, around that price. And that's for a steel, no date or a date. And you know what else I would add? How about a Lange? I'd add a Lange 1 moon phase. Okay, you get a Lange 1 moon phase, and you're going to be looking at around about, for a Lange 1 moon phase, $30,000 to $40,000 pre-owned. I reckon those watches there, those 3 watches, we still got a hell of a lot of change. So I think for you, if you had a Patek world time, that's so cool. I know I can't talk you into the smaller sizes. I know the 5110 like I got is probably too small. You like the bigger babies, okay? I get it. But let's be honest, a world time is so cool. And it's also, the thing is, you're buying value. If you buy the 5980, it's a very hypey watch. It's still very, very hypey. Buy the world time, it's cheaper than new. Get a sub, because let's face it, you've got 3 Rolexes. You want to have a Rolex diver in there. And get a Lange 1. I'd go for the moon phase. Man, that is style supreme. I'd rather get those 3 watches and you'd have thousands left. So that's where I'd be going. Is there anything wrong with the Nautilus itself? No, the Nautilus is an amazing watch. The Nautilus chronograph is an amazing watch. It's amazing. Is it $150,000 amazing? Of course not. I'd rather get these other 3. Okay? Getting the Nautilus chronograph, it just kind of following the trend. It's what, you know, the posers get. Whereas if you got those 3 watches, a sub, you need a sub. If you don't have you need to have a Rolex diver. A Patek world time. Far out, man. That is class. Just like your 5205. Was it 52? Is it a 55? What is it? What's he got? 5205G is class. A Patek world time would be class. And a Lange 1 moon phase. Man, that is ooh. I reckon that's more ooh than the 5980. Okay, that's where I'd be going. That's what I reckon those 3 excite me more than a Nautilus. A Nautilus is just a look at me, whereas those other 3, those are really special watches. Those are cool as a cucumber. So that's kind of where I'm at there. I'm not trying to say there's anything wrong with buying a 5980, but I'd reckon it'd be cooler to have a world time, a sub, and a Lange 1. What a cool, you know, and it's thousands cheaper. And they're just cool pieces. With the Nautilus, what do I think? You know, it's very hard to predict the market, but let me tell you my honest opinion. I really think those hyped watches, Nautiluses, Aquanauts, all the hype Rolex, the John Mayer, the Platinum Daytona, I really believe we are headed for a global recession. We are headed for recession. Now, in times of recession, those things are going to find it's going to be hard. The price has to come down. I think if you buy those three watches I suggested, a Rolex Sub, Patek 5130 World Time, and a Lang A1, okay, you may not make big money riding out the storm, but you're not going to lose. I personally think those hyped Nautiluses are going to keep coming down. If we have the recession, if this war in Ukraine with Russia continues, and it seems like there's going to be no backing down, fuel prices will go up, the cost of living is going up, and these super luxury watches, the world can't sustain that. I personally wouldn't be buying a 5980 at hype prices. I mean, if you could get one from the AD at retail, that's another story. But hype watches at hype prices, no, don't do that. Go where the smart money is. And I reckon that'd be a lot more fun. So there you go. That's my advice. I think those hype watches still have 20 to 30% fall to come. That's my own view. You paid the money. I'm giving you the advice. You got to tell me what you think. Okay, guys. That's my opinion. Lovely collection. Beautiful 6-piece. I'd add 3 pieces instead of the 5980. Tell me what you think, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Put some comments below. And guys, I will see you in the next one. And don't forget, guys, Archie can't survive on Google Ads alone. I desperately need more paid reviews. Without paid reviews, I can't survive. $50 US. PayPal, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Look in the description. Organize a paid review. I'll review your collection, review your watches. I'll tell you what I think. And also, you can sponsor me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. It keeps me on YouTube. Ease the squeeze. I'm Archie Luxury, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, Archie Luxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the Archie Luxury and the Paul Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WatchShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand. And 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about watchshopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out watchshopping.com, watchshopping.com, watchshopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out watchshopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.